What is up, the world of the living? My name is Lyarrah. I'm here with Lyarrah, and what are we doing?
We're playing Create. We're playing
We're
Create
playing Create!
flavored,
Oh,
which
yeah,
is
we're playing a modpack centered around Create called Create Flavored, so link it in the description. There's plenty of other pretty interesting mods in here, but naturally, we're just here for the cogs.
yes, we're here primarily for the cogs and for the pretty biomes. We've got biomes aplenty in this pack, hence the lovely little autumn forest that we have found behind us. That I am just in love with these tree colors. Ah!
Yeah, and so we commandeered this little autumn island to build our mechanized empire out of. That being said, I don't know how to do anything in Create.
I only do from having watched others, so this is going to be a learning experience for me too. I did stop by Tia's place and made a bunch of bread, if that's of any use to you, but
Yep.
okay, same for you.
Robbing the neighbors has been on situation.
It's probably worth noting that this is a server with about a dozen people playing on it, primarily streamers. It's going to be only a couple of us making videos out of it, so it's going to be interesting to see what kind of collisions happen there.
And we literally kind of islanded ourselves off, so you know, expect us to be a little bit on the just together. You know, just the two of us. We can make it anytime. What can we make, though, is my question, because as of this moment, we only really have materials that were absolutely necessary to get on this island, and that's not a lot.
That's not 100% true, because I did kind of spend an entire 2-hour stream just looking for iron.
Oh.
So I have most of a stack over here, in addition to what I've put into tools.
So we get a kickstart.
Yes, we get a kickstart. We've got some iron, we got some copper, we've got some zinc. All smelted up already. That should mean that we can make some tools quick and easy. So I think first thing is that we should either get a tool for chopping or a tool for digging. What do you want to do first?
Well, I mean, I was about to ask, does your Create mod have some sort of a tool in it that sets trees on fire? Because I want to build stuff, and so far this is very not buildable. We need to get rid of the forest somehow, and if... yeah, if perhaps there's a flamethrower of sort.
Well, not on fire, but I mean, we can build a saw and lumberjack them down. Or we could probably even build like a wide saw and like bulldoze the place if we really wanted to. But
okay.
Well, actually, I guess we don't even need a crafting table. We got JEI in here. Look up the mechanical saw. You can probably just type in saw and it'll pop up.
Well, yeah, I did see the saw. I can press W to ponder.
So
okay, I'm pondering. It is sewing. But how does that apply to the trees?
What we can do is we can plop one of those down in front of one of the trees, crank it, and chop the whole tree down in one go instead of having to chop it down log by log.
Oh.
Which, like, on the dinky little, like, 4-log trees, no, not faster. But for some of these big, like, you know, the oaks that have, like, 20 logs that are in weird... Yep. The whole thing, one go, just like any of the lumberjack mods.
It tree-capitates!
Yeah, tree-capitation, there we go.
Alright!
But we gotta make the iron sheets first, which means that the saw is not the first thing that we're gonna be making. The first thing we're gonna be making is mechanical press.
How do we make mechanical press?
Good question. I don't remember off the top of my head. A block of iron, an andesite casing, and a shaft. And the andesite casings are lots of fun to make. You're going to be very, very amused by these.
Okay.
Do you happen to have any andesite? I've got a bit, but
I don't. I am a scrap surviving on cobble, but I do have diorite.
And cobble, so I know you're gonna make that.
I am trying. I'm trying pretty desperately. It's not doing it. Oh, that's because that's not how you do it. Wow. How did I forget the recipe? I always am the one to remember that the recipe exists, but the recipe itself eludes me. It's not a 2x2. It's a 1-to-1. All right.
I just accidentally threw you all of my andesite instead of half of it. Whoops.
But we do got iron nuggets, so it's just add this and add this and add this and add this, and we got a casing, an andesite alloy.
Yep, andesite alloy.
Do we just poke a tree with it?
Kind of. There are ways to automate it eventually, but yeah, go ahead and slap those on those.
Oh my god. And
Like I
this
said,
is
automatable, but for right now, yep, this is how we make them. And these are key
All
components to practically anything in Create. Is either these or fancier brass versions we get
new.
later.
a brand new, incredibly exciting way of getting spruce planks, or at least spruce plank colored things. And they connect!
Yep,
They
they
are
connected
connected
shapes.
texture! No!
Yes.
This alone is worth the price of admission at this point. I will convert every tree I own. Every tree on this island will become andesite casing. Right. We got the andesite casing. Now we need the iron sheet, which is made with a mechanical press, which
Yes.
requires an entire block of iron, a shaft, and a single andesite casing. Well, the shaft is easy peasy. We just do more andesite alloy.
Yes.
And you get stick.
Yes, you get several sticks.
I swear, this mod does not need to actually be mechanized. Just the building possibilities here alone are kind of very impressive to me.
That's what I figured you'd be most excited about, is because this whole mod's just a steampunk mod. Like, you're the only one that didn't have to bring a new skin to this equation.
I mean, we still can, you know, we still can make me into an even more steampunk guy.
We still can, yes. But
yeah, so,
I did accidentally throw you all of the andesite earlier, so I do still need.
Oh, okay. Here we go.
Yeah.
No, do the honors. Do the honors. I've given you the block of iron, the shaft, and the andesite casing. Do the mechanical press. Wait, does it actually need the pedestal under it?
Yes, it does. So we will have to make that as well. But
okay, it's called a depot.
Which I have the stuff to make.
It's just andesite alloy with andesite casing.
Oh, I need to actually make my iron into a block of iron. Derp, 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 derp. Okay. There we go. We have one mechanical press. Did you make that?
Oh no, I've given everything back to you.
Oh, okay. All right. I shall make the depot as well then. We're gonna make the depot. We're going to put the press on top of it, like that. And there's just one last thing missing, which is a way to spin it. So let's get ourselves a crank to go ahead and spin it up.
Oh, it requires power.
Yes, we got to power it somehow. Which, like I said, early game. Bunch of planks, an alloy, and we've got it. So let me get out a bit more of this wood. I had wood on me already. Back.
Oh, you are kidding me.
Huh?
We'll have to manually spin this silly thing.
Well, only at first. We can get ways to actually power it, but like... See?
Oh.
How is that not fun?
So, welcome to Mechanical Press channel.
Yes.
Today we'll be putting Lyarrah into mechanical press. Actually, I gotta find out.
Oh.
Is it gonna do anything?
Okay.
Come on, science needs to be done!
Nope. It didn't do anything to you. I'm kind of sad.
It did make the iron sheet, I guess.
It did.
That's
which, by the way... Okay, let me get this one off of... Let me make this one. And then have you... go ahead and pull that one off there. Have you seen this about this mod? You don't have to place things. You can just toss them.
Oh, they auto-pick.
Yep.
That is fascinating.
Exactly.
Okay, so do we have
an
enough
autopile,
now?
but I don't want to put the whole thing.
Apparently, yeah. No, but do we have enough now to make the sauce?
Do we? Yes, we do. There we go. So one mechanical saw for you, and yep, you can take that crank. That's fine. I was just about to make another one. Yeah, point it.
Let's go see it in action.
Now, if you shift and place instead of just placing it, will place the saw facing it for you, as opposed to away from it.
So it's a piston versus observer kind of a situation.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
There's a tall tree ahead. Let's go check it out.
Yeah, might as well try it out on a big one.
I mean, what's the point otherwise?
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cranky, 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 cranky. And boom.
All right. This was pretty satisfying.
Right. Here, I'll spin the next one so you can see the explosion in action.
Oh my god, yes.
Okay, I'm gonna do this one. Crank, crank, crank.
All right. That was That was cathartic, honestly. Like, if you ever try to chop down one of those biggins, you know
Right.
that how good this feels.
So
Well,
nice.
let's get another crank, another mechanical saw made for you, and I guess tree capitation commences?
Yeah. Do we just want to bald the entire island there is what you're after then, or?
I mean, I was gonna say maybe as much as our patience allows us for, because, I mean, come on. This is all premium building space.
No, that's fair.
It's either us or them, is what I'm saying.
Fine. We'll chop them all down. I'm gonna make some more metal sheets. Might be a good time to also note that we have Minecraft players of many different skill levels playing on this server as well. What? Zoe, what are you doing? You're supposed to be taking the trees down, not back up.
No, listen. How do you think the mod knows where one tree ends and the another one begins?
I don't know.
Get on the hill.
Can we, like, warn that there might be a lag incoming
lag maybe. Brace.
Oh, God.
Alright, you ready?
Right. I'm ready. I'm F1'd on it and everything.
Timber! Oh my god, the forest is gone.
Weirdly anticlimactic.
Boo! You do it then.
No, I'm not complaining. I'm just saying from back here it just kind of went poof.
Okay, next time I'll connect enough trees to crush the entire server.
Please don't. But that said, these are all over the place. It did not know where to put any of this. Whee! 52 card pickup. It's very funny because there's just a few random ones that didn't chop for some reason, but most of them did. And it's like, but why? No, we are not allowed to do that with the redwoods. Not on a multiplayer world, at least. Okay, so I knew there were lobsters in this game, but apparently the one that I'm looking at here is half red and half blue for some reason. Like, all the other lobsters are pure red, but this one's half red and half blue, and I don't know if I found something special or what. But I don't, like, have a way to contain it, and I'm kind of sad. Hi. There's 2 of you like that. Oh, I'm drowning. The real challenge with us playing this mod is going to be, like, neither of us getting too distracted to actually get anything accomplished. It's like, but there's cool stuff over there. There's cool stuff over there. And you're just going to be building.
I guess, yeah.
Both distracted by the pretty things about the mod pack.
So, if my calculations are correct, this is every single tree on this island. Or rather, every single tree that used to be on this island.
Yep, and the saplings to go with it.
And the saplings to go with it. These are all the apples we harvested.
I think I just dumped off more, so I think that this is not all of them, but regardless.
Well, I also have
apple
8
crates.
more. Also, this is actually quite a lucky selection of vegetation, because we got yellow autumn saplings, maple saplings, and orange autumn saplings, which is very important because orange ones give you dark oak, maple gives you regular oak, and autumn gives you what they're called, birch.
Birch, yeah.
Now we do have an entire forest of like another assortment across the pond here, but really right now this is actually a really good selection of foods. Doubled up by I can also strip that, and we can also case that. So we actually have quite a few textures available to us right now. So much so that I don't know, I was gonna wait for us to discover like cobblestone generators or something like that to actually build something. But I say no, let's just put something together. Like, we do need a place to live. Now that we completely deforested this stupid island. Oh my god, look at it on the minimap.
Yeah, we've
just
completely
open the map,
it.
look at this. It's
just treant.
Wow.
Treant.
This is a desert now. We should
It
plant
almost looks like one,
something
yeah.
back. Oh my god.
Well, we'll get stuff planted back slowly, but I mean, obviously this needs a lighthouse down off that front pointy bit at the south side. But other than
Okay.
that, I don't know what to put on this place. Maybe like a little market on the beachy area that we've got, because it's like closest to where everybody else will be coming from.
Well, it would make sense to have like a lighthouse. It would make sense to have some sort of a market or like port area. I'm just thinking that like this area here, like it's technically a river, right?
It's like a
We
bay
could-
river area.
Yeah, but my point is this is flowing water, you know, lore-wise.
Lore-wise, yes.
We could totally build like one of those water mill, you know, power station-y things.
Absolutely.
Maybe even double it down and use it as a bridge of sorts, like a dam.
Oh, you're saying a big one, not a... Oh.
Well, maybe start
Okay.
with a small one, but we could absolutely just like plonk and yeet and plonk, right?
Yeah, I thought you were talking about like a watermill or something, just like a watermill. But no, if we're talking like a whole hydroelectric dam, but like industrial era, right?
Well, not immediately. We'll start with something smaller, all right? It's just
Well,
you
no,
never
I was
know.
just the reason why I say is just because this is a very convenient straight across spot right here. So I wasn't sure if this would be. I don't know.
Oh my god. No, this would work. This would absolutely work. Cause it's too narrow for any ship. No one would sail in here.
Yeah, we'll put all the
Totally
port
just
stuff on
like-
the other side of the island, and we'll have this side be treated like a river. I like it. I like
All
it.
right. We can maybe even put some of those like really cool flywheels to make it look like the water's actually pushing some water mills around. Like there's actual energy being generated.
Well, that's the thing too. We can carefully hide the actual water that's pushing it, and get the water wheels spinning from like the whole set of them. Still,
What do you mean actual water wheels?
we can power things with water wheels. We don't just have to use cranks
What?
the whole time. There's water wheels. There's windmills.
Why have I been cranking this entire time?
Because we'd have to take the whole thing up and put it back down the whole time for this. This makes sense to crank.
You made me manually press the mechanical press.
Well, yeah, because we had to do it like 6 times. Plus, you have to have one of those already in order to make a lot of that stuff. So we needed it. This is our basics. Okay, this is the equivalent of getting a hold of the ender or of the nether portal before you can do like half the progression in regular vanilla.
I
Okay.
didn't even realize water wheels are an option. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Go make one. Why are you sitting here?
Jeez. Okay.
How do?
So we do that, and then we get some we get some water flowing out. Hang on, I gotta put it from a different angle. Well, I don't think you're supposed to
Okay,
let it go both directions. But
Yeah, I think it needs to go one way at least. Well, it seems to be working. Can we like tell this friend
yes,
to water wheel?
yes, we can. We'll want to like
Okay.
put a water for it to fall into, but
No, not even that. This.
there you go.
Oh.
Oh. Yeah,
Oh.
and that means now
I'm
if I go
full
ahead,
caveman mode again. It's just
you're good. See?
early Sloy discovering fire. Okay, so it go.
It go.
That's an understatement. That's fascinating.
Oops, I just overshot
And it,
that one.
yeah, and it is clanking.
Yep.
Does it clank even when there's nothing to clank?
No,
No, give me back my sword. Do
I
not
don't think it was
flatten
going to do
my
anything to
sword.
it, but
Okay, cool, wonderful. So if I get this water wheel, right?
Mhm.
And take it with me, and let's go. Let's go.
oh,
And if I place it like, I don't know, here?
you've been busy over here already.
Go! Yeah, so basically we'll need like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't know, like 50 of these?
I have 4.
Does that
You-
do anything?
Yes,
'Cause it
yes,
does
they
say, like,
do.
Kinetic stress capacity small.
Yeah. the more of these we put in, then the more the more power it produces. We can't see exactly how much stress it's putting out unless we have the goggles. The goggles tell us.
I genuinely expected it to start hurting me as soon as I jumped onto it.
Fair enough. I don't know if it goes faster when you do it that way. Like if it goes actually faster or just visually.
In the ponder, if you ponder it real quick, it does say
how do I ponder
that
again?
W, just call W over the item.
Oh,
the more faces are powered, the faster the wheel will rotate. So this has top, side, and the bottom, I'm assuming, all powered because I distinctly moved. Yeah, I distinctly made it so that there is a kind of an air bubble going to the left in here in this situation.
Okay, yeah, we can definitely somehow make this work, and
yeah, so I don't think we want to go like a full dam yet. I do think it is maybe a better idea because they do have some sort of a limit. We'll maybe expand later, we'll maybe will not. I make no promises. It would be very pretty to just be able to look at it kind of from a side. And see how the water is spinning.
Yeah. No, I'm just looking at it, like thinking to myself, wondering like which way it would actually be spinning in a real hydroelectric dam and stuff like that, and like just giggling about it.
Well, the other way, because I would assume that the current goes inside this thing, not outside. So
yeah, but well,
like from the ocean and into the river.
Yeah.
So I made this exactly backwards. Yes. Although honestly, if clay is farmable, then might as well when in Rome.
Yeah, you're gonna want the bricks too, I'm sure. I guess that means that we're stopping at
the bricks.
The bricks, yeah. So I guess we're getting to a cobble farm ASAP, huh?
Well, we're getting to a cobble farm ASAP either how, because we will need a ton of andesite casings, and andesite obviously is made with cobblestone.
Yeah, that's if you also have diorite. Like we can go mining for andesite just as easily as we can go mining for diorite, dang it.
True enough.
But that said, we can also make a machine mine for us too while we're at it on the rest of it. So, who needs to generate cobblestone when you can steal it from the ground?
Me, because sustainability is cool, but also one thing at a time. Okay, you are kind of ex-blasting my brain right now.
Yes, that's fair.
I want to get a nice water mill first and foremost.
Okay.
And once we get a water mill, we'll mill it over. But
no, I'm not sure whether to smack you for that or use that as the name of my second episode. If there's one thing that I could take from modded and put into vanilla, though, it's this whole right-clicking on crops to hit harvest them thing. Like, jeez, it's handy. That's a whole entire whale that just spawned next to me. Oh, that's what's killing the squid. It's the whales. Okay. That makes sense.
Found some kindred spirits, have you?
Yes, absolutely. Alright, so I got back and I dropped off my stuff, but as soon as I did, Sly was like, no further. I'm not allowed to go over this hill till he's done. He wants to grand reveal it or something, so I'm trying to figure out what I can do in the meantime, and I think I'm going to solve our andesite shortage. Overall, I want us to just get that kind of auto-magically through diggy machines, but I might as well just go scout a stack or two out of some caves, because there's some big caves on this map that I've been to, and probably some smaller ones closer. Yeah, like look, right there, near that witch hut. I'm gonna avoid the witch hut because it spawns like many witches at once. Seagull circles overhead, stealing my bread slowly but surely. Ah! Got it back from him. Yeah, this was not my idea of caving, but, you know. I am so spoiled by Bedrock Reach. Yes! There we go, that's more than 2 stacks. Now how do I get out of this little ledge? Okay, so I fully admit I turned on the recording partially just to make fun of Faye's reaction to, to running into one of those spider dungeons, the spider cave things, because they are pretty scary. But also, I did just discover a biome that had a fir sapling while I was trying to find some place to find spruce. Those are very big trees, and I foolishly did not have my saw with me. So I've come back for the saw, and now we are heading back out to adventure more and being careful not to see Zoe's build out of the corner of our eye in the process. Well, I hope it's ready for me to see, because I kind of can't not see part of it over at the hill at the stage. But I found your saplings.
Oh, thank you. These are actually really, really helpful.
And I found these too.
What? Oh, wait, do they actually grow?
I think so, because there was dead trees. I got over a stack of the logs for you already, so...
It does say they're dead, so... those are delightful colors. Anyway, yeah. The more impressive it's gonna be that I managed to build this beauty without any of that! Because this is essentially birch and dark oak and barely even any modded blocks. And just look at it.
Yeah, it's like the windows though. Like, what is going on with these windows? Hello?
Oh, those are
so good.
Desks.
Desks.
Those are tables.
Oh my gosh.
Tables and shelves mostly. For the windows, there's like ladders used as decorative pieces. There's a lot of very inventive stuff in this.
Oh wow. Yeah.
I say so.
No, I like them. I like the way you've used these for arches. That is so silly, and it's good.
Thank you. I'm very happy with it as well. I wish it was a little bit more spacious on the inside and had like more other rooms, but I'm guessing like I actually better not build on the biggest scale and the biggest like kind of ambition for the time being, because well, we don't really have that many materials available to us.
Yes. That, but this will still be plenty of big to put anything that we might want in a mill, so we can put like our food production over in here and stuff like that.
And if we don't, then on this underhang, like in between the support pillars, I'm perfectly willing to add a whole other floor down here, as long as it doesn't like obstruct the view of the big decorative cog of the wheel. Because I actually really like it. I don't think we'll be making this into a proper like bridge across the river after all.
Well, I mean, we can still figure out some kind of like bridge next to it, or we could do the bridge up at the clear up at the level of the big one. But more importantly, I cannot wait to get that big cog spinning. So that's gonna be just amazing looking.
What do you mean? What do you mean spinning?
Well, I mean, there's spinny things that you can do for windmills, so I presume we can adapt it to that. Like, it's not going to generate power, but it's going to look cool.
Wait, can it actually just decoratively rotate?
Yes.
Full-on Minecraft blocks?
Yes.
So this whole wheel, we can make it also spin.
Yes, we're going to need some glue first, and we're going to need some other components I don't remember the name of, but we can absolutely make that sucker spin.
Oh my god, this mod's insane.
Yeah,
we gotta. Next
I'm
episode,
slightly worried.
Maybe a little after.
Yeah, it might be. This might be a later goal, especially because I'm slightly nervous about the water not letting it move, but I think it'll be able to move even with the water there.
I don't think that that's gonna be an issue. At least not as much as the fact that the wheel is actually not finished.
Yeah, we'll get to that part by the time we have glue.
Yeah, I meant to finish decorating it underwater as well, but I apparently never got to it. I was too excited about, the rest of the building. But hey, we have a place to put a bed now.
Yeah, we do. We do have a better place than the beach to put a bed, and we can start looking at what kind of storage is in this mod pack. I don't know if we've got anything special or if it's just the normal storage. Start getting things set up in here and make it into a workshop.
Awesome. And we need to figure out what we're doing with the actual energy we're harvesting, because It's for one, it's there, and for two, it's down here.
We'll want to figure out exactly where we're bringing it up at, which I guess over on this side probably makes the most sense.
All right.
As for what we're going to use it on, though, I don't entirely know. I feel like a cobblestone generator is one of our earliest priorities, but I think we need a crusher to make that, and that's way further on.
Really?
Let's
Are
see.
crushers that big of a deal?
Well, you got to go to the nether before you can get that.
All right. Yeah, you talked me out of it. Good job, everybody.
Yeah, that part we're not doing today, but yeah, let's see what storage there is and see if we can move everything up in there real quick.
Awesome. Can't wait to shift right click a bunch of chests.
You know, when I said we needed to move the storage in, I didn't expect it to be quite this literal. Alright, so I guess our next mission is figuring out how we're getting the power actually upstairs. Let me go find that center pillar you have up there. Hold up. Perfect. Now if I dig down from there... Aha.
Oh.
I feel like that seems like the most logical place to bring it up, right?
Yeah, I mean, it would be pretty central, and it would be pretty convenient. Can we do like an L turn using cogs or something?
Yes. Well, it won't be using... Well, maybe we can use cogs, but we can just use a gear shaft for it, too. Like, there's... figure out there's gear box. That's the word.
I was thinking, if you big cog onto a smaller cog, then the smaller cog will spin faster, right?
Yeah, so we could do that.
But you were thinking gearbox, right?
I was thinking vertical gearbox originally, yeah.
Okay.
But...
Because that's basically how... Yeah, how you can kinda... rotato an impulse.
But you can also rotate them with this, so this is completely doable.
Yeah, it's just I saw an opportunity, I realized, like, that's how real life physics work, and it's not like we couldn't use a little bit... Oh. Well, this is mesmerizing.
Well, because it gives me the option to put it sideways, but not to put it, like, this way to it.
Can I try?
Yes, absolutely.
It might only work either with big cogs.
Yeah, it might have to both be big or both be small.
Because this one might not have radius for it. It's simple as that.
But you could put it on... You can put it on, like, the edge and make it spin it. So you could do that and then turn it sideways from there, so it's still getting faster, and that way we're not going up on the actual central beam.
Yeah, but then we lose in the centrality of it, and really, we don't quite need speed right now.
Yeah, and I mean, it's not like we can't, like, add speed upstairs somewhere if we need to.
Fair enough. You know what? Fair enough. Well, you were right about the gearbox.
We go figure out how to make one. So I need a vertical gearbox, which is just a normal gearbox turned sideways, and a gearbox is 4 gears, and an andesite casing, which I made several of, thankfully.
You know, I'm really confused right now, because to make a shaft, you need 2 of the andesite alloy, and andesite is a rock. How do you alloy a rock, though?
Cogwheels, and make a gearbox out of that, and turn that into a vertical gearbox by just turning it, literally, which is just always hysterical to me.
Rotate it on a crafting bench.
Rotate your gears. Ponder. I didn't actually ponder it. I just was saying ponder.
Yeah, but do you have the shafts for it?
Yes. I don't know why that gear's still on there, but...
entertainment value?
Yeah, I guess so. No, I just was like, wait, I don't know why I left it there.
Okay.
Yeah, that'll have done it.
No, push shaft. I made you take the gear.
Okay.
I still do want to gear shift it. See what happens.
That's fine. That's fair. You slammed the door in my face.
I'm sorry.
What I want to do is I want to hop up here.
Uh-huh.
And you said we want to go ahead and gear shift it in here, right?
Yeah? I mean, it's oh. Not so fast. Alright. That appears to be faster.
Yes. And then we can use a couple more to get it back centralized or whatever we need to do with it. I think I'm actually going to lower it by 1, though. So it's below the, like...
Yeah, so we can kind of, like, more easily finagle it into corners and whatnot.
Yes.
I like your aesthetically pleasing extra rod up there. So it's
Well,
connected
that way-
into the ceiling.
That way, also, if we want to do anything upstairs, we can, you know?
Yeah. So with this installed, we now are ready to actually rotate the big one.
Well,
Ro-
you say
we
ready
rotated
like we
the
have all
small
the
one.
pieces.
Well, we have all it takes in theory, I guess.
Yes, in theory.
Or at
in
least
theory.
you assured me. You might be just lying. I would never know.
Well, I have everything assuming that the odds wind up in our favor in terms of, you know, yeah, us actually getting enough, what's the word? Enough dye.
Yeah.
Also, I need to do one thing that's going to bother me otherwise. Hold, please. Is this birch or is this oak? Dang it, that doesn't do what I was
We
hoping
don't
it would.
need we don't need this pillar whatsoever, actually.
Okay. Well,
Look.
oh, does the ladder just stay?
Yes.
I don't know if I like that.
We can put something here instead.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Well, we'll figure something. We'll have to figure out how to make this look more structurally sound at some
Yeah,
point
yeah.
and stuff. But for right now, that's fine. And I guess we can do like the trapdoors down the back of it or something if we need to. And yeah.
This
More
is such a
importantly,
revelation. Oh my god.
all right. So what
right.
we're gonna need in order to get that thing moving, right?
Mm-hmm.
First of all, we're gonna need to be able to glue it all together, so that
Okay.
the game understands that that is one piece of stuff and can leave the rest of the world behind.
All right. So is there like a glue in the game?
Yes, there is glue, and that is made from slime.
Ah.
Slime we can actually make from dough and lime green
Oh.
dye.
All
But
right.
everything for lime green dye involves a millstone. So we're working backwards here on it.
Ah, delightful.
And the millstone's
So-
wherein the probability part comes in, because I don't have anything that's guaranteed to give us green dye. I just have things that have like a probability and over a stack of that.
Yeah, we
of
can
that
get
thing.
straight up lime by processing basically any kind of flour, it says.
Yeah, but it's a very low chance. It's what
10% chance, so
Oh, 10%? Okay.
as long as we get 20 flowers, we can apparently get this.
I think we have flour around still too. Yes, we have plenty, or wheat. We have wheat so we can make flour. So,
Okay.
I guess the millstone's the most important thing at the moment.
You just
so-
gotta get used. I'm telling you, in this game, you just gotta get used to slime always taking the opportunity to be a nightmare to get. Just always is the situation.
Yeah, no, it will, but you know, this is one of the simpler ones. I do need to make another cogwheel. Always need to make more cogwheels, I feel like.
What even is a millstone? A millstone is just a cogwheel underside casing and polished some like a rock. Any
Yeah.
rock apparently, even infested one. Amazing.
Hey, our first contraption for in here. Where are we putting it?
We're finally moving in.
Eh.
I don't how to rotate it.
By getting power over to it. So,
Oh, all right. So we need to like lower this boy back into it. Actually, no. We just cram a cog down here and that's it.
okay. We can do that. We can just insert this into the middle of the whole sucker for right now and ta-da!
And it's moving. Look at it. It's milling.
Yep.
I've built this giant thing called mill. And here's the
And
mill.
here, yes, and here's the mill.
It's one block.
Yeah,
Okay.
but you know, we can have mills for different things, and we can also let this whole thing power plenty of other things. But for right now, I'm throwing a stack of lavender in here and hoping for the best.
All right. That's gotta be at least 6. Like just on the sheer numbers, that's gotta be 6 exactly.
The other thing that we should probably throw in there too is the bones. They'll wait until it's actually, you know, done with those.
Why the
but-
bones? What does it do with the bones?
Gets you more bone meal for your buck.
I don't know.
And the occasional bit of white dye out of it too, and yep. And since this particular flower is actually going to be giving us green, not lime, then I will...
We do need white, yeah.
Yeah. So we'll have to combo it, but this will give us more than just crafting wood, so. Yay!
Oh, whoa. I didn't realize you need to right click to actually get something out of it.
Oh yeah, no,
we got green dye.
Oh, sweet.
And once we make it into lime, that's 2 of them. So we'll get at least 1 super glue, I'm hoping.
Yeah. I have to double check what else besides. Oh, we need to put the we need to put the wheat through too. Duh.
Yeah,
because
absolutely.
we need dough. So I got bone meal out of that. And now now that's grinding. And let's see.
Yep, wheat flour, there we go.
Sweet. Bit by bit, we got everything. I got a bucket of water. There are other ways to make the dough later, but for right now, I'm just using a bucket of water with the flour.
All right.
And then I'll let you do the honors of turning it all into glue.
I'm shocked there's not like a Farmer's Delight dough. Because there's only rice dough from Farmer's Delight in here. They customized this to be like very... Oh, where did I... Oh, did you give me the lime dye?
I gave you the lime dye and a piece of dough, and I'm going to make another piece of dough because I think it needs 2.
Yes.
But it was out of water.
You did get some slime ball. So.
Yay! We should already have a piece that's pressed in here. Yeah, there's a couple of iron sheets that are in there already. And I think you need one of those for it.
Okay, I'm just gonna take 1 of everything and hope for the best. Let's see. Glue ends up being, yep, iron sheet and iron nugget. So you were right. It's a sheet. It's not a full ingot. And okay, let's see if I can figure out how to glue this thing together. Wait, don't we need like the bearing first?
I'll work on that real quick. Well, we'll see about gluing it first. I don't remember which order, but I think you can glue it first. I just wanted to see if it was even going to glue underwater because I've never. But it should.
See, basic logic implies that no, it won't, because it's
exactly.
water. But no, first position selected.
Wait, okay.
Yeah, it's rocking it. And I can connect it to pots, right? Like I can make it a little bit more shapely than just a giant cube.
Yes. Yes, you may. I've never used the glue directly, though. Again, I am working from YouTube knowledge.
Yes, you may, she said, making it up.
I've seen it happen. I just have never used it myself, so don't ask me how. I just know it's possible.
Yeah, luckily it just adds up all the intersecty pots. So it's not like that much of an issue. But it definitely is way more boxes than like a normal person would need for this to make any amount of sense. All right. Now we just need to actually tell it to get rotated.
Exactly, and that thing is called a bearing, and I'm gonna find out how to make that. Wow. Shaft, slab, and andesite casing. That's hilariously easy.
We're looking at the mechanical one, right? I'm gonna ponder it real quick if you don't mind me pondering in public.
Ponder away, sure.
Alright, so we just we can just get away with just replacing one of the big blocks like that are the main rod with a bearing. And it should probably pick it up immediately. So by that logic, just replace this with a shaft, this with a no, this is not a bearing. No, we just okay. This is the part of the sticky part. You just put the bearing here, facing that way, and
I don't know which way this is gonna place. Where it's gonna place when I place it, so I'm gonna place it once without.
Well, okay. Well, you see, after you place it, it's either gonna rotate or oh no! Well, congratulations! We invented the drowning apparatus.
I was not expecting that to launch me quite so fast, but
I was not expecting it to move immediately. Holy crap! Look at the vigor.
Force already.
Exactly. look at the speed.
It might be a little fast.
Yeah, it seems a little bit uneven in places as well. Building underwater is a little bit of a headache. But that just adds to the rustic aesthetic, you know.
We're just gonna let it keep going as is for right now, then.
I mean, what do you suggest we do? slow it
I don't
down
know.
to a reasonable pace?
Eventually?
Tell it
Right now,
politely yet
okay.
firmly to stop?
I mean, like I said, I feel like eventually, but like, no,
It
I
already
agree
tried
for it
to
now.
drown you. I don't think we have like any. I'm more afraid of it than it is of me, so.
It just, I don't know why it looks so goofy. It's just because of how fast it's going.
It absolutely is just because of how fast it's going. It's going at the exact same speed as the other ones,
Yeah,
but this one has a wider radius, so it looks way faster.
exactly.
Hold on,
yeah.
I'm gonna try and get it to whoop! Dude, this is awesome. Ah! No, stop carrying me around. Ah! Oh, my apologies to anyone with motion sickness in the audience, including myself.
Go to the side!
What?
I said go to the side. Oh my goodness.
Well then,
That's a thing that's functioning.
I think it's going the opposite direction it's supposed to as well.
Yeah, I think so, but remember we said the whole shebang was, so,
There's
you know.
something so deeply unnatural to it, and yet it's like the most beautiful thing because it's like my little purely decorative house doing its thing.
It has
So
moving
cool.
parts. I'm so proud of you.
I wonder how much of a strain on the entire like network it is currently. Like we won't be able to expand the actual mechanical, like functional part of the thing because of it, but it's so worth it.
Well, we'll just have to add more water wheels hidden somewhere.
Yeah,
Oh,
God forbid
goodness.
it's actually it isn't going at a ludicrous speed for no good reason. Well, I've put on shaders and let me tell you, yeah, it's definitely up there on the list of the most beautiful things I've ever made in Minecraft.
What's the button for that?
I have
Never
no
mind.
idea how to turn on shaders conveniently.
There's some button, but I don't know what it is. Anyway, no, this looks epic. This is honestly awesome. And even
Yeah.
though it's still fast from back here, it's not as comically fast.
Yeah, it's the scale evens out a little bit. And at the end of the day,
Yeah.
why shouldn't a water wheel spin wildly out of proportion?
I mean, no, I'm real happy with how it turned out. I'm glad that we did this. This was a lot of fun. Oh,
Yeah, absolutely. And that's just are those fish?
where? What?
I think it. Yep, I think the salmon being also.
No, those are
Meal.
lobsters.
Oh, that's worse somehow, huh?
They're going for a ride.
Yep, those lobsters are. Okay.
Well, I guess we're
Well.
having seafood for dinner tonight. Anyway.
Create episode 1. What a concept.
What a concept. Water concept, huh?
Water
No.
concept. It can only get uphill from here, I'll tell ya.
Indeed, indeed.
I am really proud of what we made here. I'm so happy that like we figured out of as much of this mod as we did. Like
Yes, I
obviously
am
we are
too.
gonna more, but still though.
Yes, we've got so much more to do. This is gonna be so exciting. And yeah, I'm psyched. I'm psyched. Next time we gotta fill up that mill with contraptions and get food that's not just bread going. And I'm excited. All
Well,
right.
till next time then.
Yep. Thanks for watching, everybody. Take care. Toodles.